smooth grow?
Where's Snub?
Oh, would you look at that? For once. For once.
Smoot Watch?
No, down in the purple Hrafnir kingdom, there's a snubbler.
I like Bait Guard.
Oh, there's a Moosemdale. Or Moosemedale.
Wait, which kingdom?
The purple Hrafnir.
Hrafnir, yeah, that's correct.
Oh my God, there's just
Dog Grasp.
There's just a place called Whites.
I mean, at least it's not black.
I'm not going to be allowed in there, huh?
That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. There's not a place called Shaggin. You're making that up.
There's a place called Shaggin in the Principality of G.
Of course there would be.
If we go to Night Move and the mayor of Night Move is not named Bob Seeger, I'm quitting the campaign.
All right, let me just confirm. All right, yeah, audio's good. Someone say something.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yo.
All right, I think we're ready. Is everyone ready?
Yellow.
Am I ready?
Yeah, just. Oh, I found.
I'm looking for more funny names.
I spent.
Smoot Watch.
I spent a really long time.
Wait, look, here's Pond Hole.
I don't know why I find that one funny.
I spent a long time preparing for this, but that was over 2 weeks ago, so I have to remember when I prepared.
Sick.
All right, hold on. It'll be fine.
Greshra Kothan.
I am just grabbing my notes. But while grabbing notes, let me do a brief recap. So,
I love grabbing oats.
I don't know. I'm sure you do. All right. So,
Castrate?
over 2-3 weeks ago, the party met for the first time, summoned by none other than the High Magistrate of Marvos.
Who was murdered.
Who was cruelly murdered. The party then tried to plead their innocence to the unanswering ears of the Protectorate Guard and the commander, whose name is escaping me. Surely her name is Zor Rendell.
Surely.
At last, the party decided to flee / chase the assassin, who inexplicably did not manage to get away after doing his foul deed. And now the party has, or at least half of the party has, caught up to the assassin and is about to hopefully. Oh, is this the right? Oh, this is right. Okay, good. Is about to, capture him. One would think. So we return to the city streets of the city of Null. If I bring up the... Oh, it cleared the encounter. Cool.
Black.
All right, everybody just roll initiative again, if you would.
Yes, that is something that I definitely remember how to do. And I will be doing that very...
Look at this. Boom.
Button
Did it.
somewhere for it.
Look
There
at
you
your
go.
token,
How'd you do that?
and then right
Look how
at the
quick I did that.
top right of your
That was
portrait in the bottom
cheat.
left. Little die sign.
Wait, why do I have advantage on? I shouldn't have advantage. How do I turn advantage off?
My network is... I think it's my network, actually. I'm saying my network frames are dropping. That would make more sense.
Level are we? 5. Okay.
10. Why is this rolling at advantage for my initiative?
You have initiative...
Did you click the advantage?
Yeah, you have initiative or advantage turned on somewhere.
But where is that at, though? There's no, like, advantage toggle that Roll20 has, right?
Yeah, there is somewhere, I think. What did you roll? You rolled 18. Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll take it. We can figure that out, separately.
Okay.
Everybody rolled, right? The last thing I remember happening is Carl casting command on the assassin. Carl, do you recall what the command was?
Mm-hmm.
Grovel?
No, I think it was return
Yeah,
or
I think it was either
approach-
return
approach.
or approach.
Approach.
Yeah, approach. I think it was. So, since that's the last thing I remember, your turn. I mean, that'll be your action, but your turn will have effectively ended unless you want to use any movement at this moment. So we'll start
I
at
think I
where
had
Carl
to use
is.
movement to get to casting it, so that was probably
Okay.
just the end of my turn.
So that was the end of Carl's turn, which means it's Arik's turn now. So let me. How do I?
I still can't see anything.
What? Why not? Oh, you had light on you last time, and now you don't.
Yes. That.
What is the radius of light?
40. It's 20 and 20, I think. 20 bright, 20 dim.
Thank you. There you go.
I can see someone. That's only 20. Get my other 20.
The Beastmaster
did,
Ranger
though. Okay,
class
well.
allows players
it
to
must
bond
be-
with
it
and
must be
commune to
2040,
loyal
that's what it is.
companion.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Is
it-
that
yeah.
popping up?
The way that it formats is it gives them each individually,
Alright.
but they're supposed to stack on top. So
Yeah.
you have to put one as double the other.
Okay.
Got it.
How do I start this? Or how do I? It's Arik's turn. Now I'm trying to remember how this worked. I think technically. Oh, here we go. All right, Arik's up. So this guy is he's under the effect of a command. He failed whatever save he had to roll. I remember that much. So Arik, you see that the assassin turns and seems to be in a little bit of a daze, and you know, for flavor, takes a step back towards where Carl and Elion are.
So if he's no longer running away,
Correct.
then I think would I have heard? Like, did you yell out?
You would have heard it
command or-
because I think he has to hear the.
I think it's a vocal thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
cool.
I
Then I
would.
would have heard it, so I would know what's going on. So I'm going to escort him back.
Okay.
Nice.
What is the wording of command?
Did I not put it in here somewhere?
I don't
didn't.
see
Let
it.
me go. Let me go find it. Bells.
Can I you might make me roll something for it, but it's fine. Can I grab him by the arm?
I just
So
want to
that,
see the wording of command before you do that. But yeah.
No, it's fine. But the idea is that if he tries to run, I can quickly, keep him from running away.
Think
Oh,
yeah, there
on
it
his
is.
next turn. Okay.
Yeah, on his turn. Yeah.
So it's not his turn yet. Yeah, it is on his next turn. So the him taking a step was just for flavor. He actually has not functionally moved yet. But yeah, if you would like to grab him, you certainly can. I don't think it will have any effect.
Well, it's not to have effect right now.
No, I'm
It's-
sorry. It won't break him out of the command, is what I mean to
Okay,
say.
perfect. Yeah, that's what I want. In case somehow he happens to break out of it and tries to run away, I want to be able to tighten my grip and keep him from.
Do you want to
running.
You want to grapple him?
I don't really want to grapple him.
It sounds like you
But
want to
why-
grapple him.
When I have in my head grapple, I'm thinking
Holding
wanna
him by the
grab
wrist
him.
is the same thing.
I want to
Yeah.
grab him
No,
you know,
you
He's
can.
gonna caress his
So
arm.
I would say that no, grappling isn't like you wrap your arms around him. It can be, you're holding his
okay,
upper
then
arm.
I would like to grapple him,
Okay,
but not interfere with his returning.
you-
I just want to
yeah.
escort him.
you will not. So you can make a grapple. It's opposed strength, right, for grapple?
Oh, there's a new system for that.
New
I completely
new
forgot what it
rule
was.
set.
Where did that go? Did we pin it?
I hope so,
Nope.
because we had this conversation. I remember having
Sure
the
didn't.
conversation, but I don't remember what we said.
I did not pin it, or it was I could not pin it because I am not able to pin it.
I think grappler has to. I don't know.
grapple. The
I don't know.
target must succeed on a strength or dex save throw, or it has the grapple condition. The DC of the save throw in the escape attempt equals 8 plus your strength plus proficiency.
Whose proficiency? The one grappling.
The one grappling, the grappler, and then the grapplee is the one that makes the strength or dex save.
Okay.
I like the word grapplee.
So what was the calculation again?
8 plus strength plus proficiency. So
What's your
Uh,
strength?
12.
What's your proficiency?
How do I find that out?
I think it's 2.
Three.
I think it's
Should-
2 at level 5, isn't it?
Isn't it
And
3 at
3
level
at
5?
6.
It's 3 at level 5, 4 at 9.
Okay.
There we go. Yes, 3. I found it.
So it's 21. All right. And I'm going to say, since this, you said Dex or Strength?
21 sounds way high.
That
So
sounds
it's
really
eight
high.
It's
plus-
not the
I'm all
score, it's
for it.
the modifier on
Yeah, it's the
strength.
modifier, not
Oh,
score.
he said
so not
12. Okay,
it'd
so
be-
8 plus, what's your modifier for your Strength?
Modifier is 1.
1?
1 plus
so-
1.
So it's 12. 12 is the save. 8 plus 1 plus 3, 12. Did I do that math right? 8, 9, 10,
Sounds
11, 12.
correct.
Y'all
21 sounded way
gonna
better.
have to help me on this math. All right. So he'll do a save, but he will do it at disadvantage since he's under. I'm gonna say he does at disadvantage. He probably doesn't need to, but I'm gonna say that anyway. How do I enable disadvantage? Oh, here we go. Okay. You successfully grab his upper arm.
Augers.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I'm just.
So the thing with grapple though, it typically sets our movement to 0. Are you like gonna waive that since he's like escorting him
Yeah,
back?
he can essentially frog walk him.
Okay.
Decide when to
I'm
not,
doing it.
or
Yeah, I'm
decide when
perp
to
walking
restrict
him.
his movement.
I'm perp walking.
Yeah,
him.
yeah, same thing.
Got it.
All right, end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, now
He has nothing to say about democracy manifest.
this
Limp,
is democracy.
limp penises.
As
Actually, technically,
as
he
the
should be
assassin
saying
attempts to plead his case about just
I
wanting
know
to
my- you know
enjoy
well.
a succulent Chinese meal, we swap over to the other half of the party. Tiglin, you're up.
All right, and we, Chaz, are trying to make our way through the back streets over to their side, correct?
Yes.
G, remind me, I know we don't know where they're all at, but you had a nasty little archer surprise for us on some rooftops.
Yeah.
Do you remember where, I think we tried to get up on these rooftops to the north, and we're like, oh, there's,
Yeah, when you guys
Archers.
got up there, you did a scan, so the ones you see are the ones that are there.
I don't see any of them right now.
Oh,
Yeah. It
Hold
looks like there's still darkness on for us. If you had like illumination on for the map, it's not loaded. Right.
really?
There's a giant red, like, death ball over where the other group is at, too.
That's
But
on
you-
me. It's centered on me.
You
I don't
can't
know
see
why.
the
Oh,
whole
okay.
map.
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't know why that would have changed. Hold on.
Everything's just shades of gray. Although I don't. No, I definitely have dark vision. I'm a deep gnome.
What about now?
Oh, I see
Better.
color.
We can
Yeah.
see this guy.
Yeah.
So just for my memory, though, like obviously we can't. Maybe don't have visuals, right? Like where did we see archers when we did get to the
There was
rooftop
one
initially?
in this general area.
Okay.
You would have seen the one that you can see currently,
Okay.
and there was one further up over here.
Yeah. To the north. I didn't
Yeah,
see
to
a
the
ping.
north. Yeah, pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like these buildings right in front of us, we didn't see anything when we were on the
No,
rooftop.
but you would
Okay.
you would know, like, you wouldn't have seen past this building. You can't. You wouldn't have
Sure.
from where you guys climbed up over here. Since you were down low to the roof, you wouldn't have seen over the top line of this roof. So you don't know what's beyond here at this point.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
We can't be on the rooftops. I don't. Are we like re-rolling for? I think we did really well. Do you just want us to roll like for stealth again?
I'll make
moving
you roll
forward?
stealth. If you move.
Okay.
If you decide to move, we'll say whatever your stealth was, you succeeded in your current position. If you move, then it'll be new.
I can.
I'm trying to find because we rolled on a table last time, and I'm pretty sure we rolled something that like let us. We rolled well, but I can't find it here. Do you have that table, G?
I've abandoned the table. We've broken the
Okay.
encounter. So,
Okay, so we're just playing. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's roll stealth. Which I think I need to find which one has my features and abilities. Is that this thing? When you make a stealth check, you make it with advantage. How do I link? You're just gonna have to trust me. It's called Sverfneblin
Yeah,
camouflage.
yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Stealth. Advantage.
Okay. All right. I see
At
you.
advantage?
I see you.
It's unfortunate.
That's
Okay, so I know that there's a goblin up here on the rooftop, so we'll cut to this wall.
Uh-huh.
So, the sight line's not there. Actually, I should measure out my movement. And we'll come up here, so 15, and then try to shoot across before he can see me, and that'll be all my movement, basically. So we follow the wall, southern wall,
Okay.
and then, oh, why can't I? The movement attempted collides with at least one wall. Wait, is this? Uh-oh, is this a rooftop in front of me? I thought this was like a passage.
It should be. I don't know. Here,
Oh, there we go.
I
Okay,
just moved you.
there we go. And I have just enough to get to this corner here.
All right. As you cross there, hold on. Let's just
Oh,
see.
mother
Let's just see what
trucker.
happens. I'll do this. Well, okay, whatever. We'll just do it. Cut you a break. with a nat 20, this archer on the other side clocks you, and he yells out, "Fugitive! One of the fugitives is over here!" And so you can assume you were not successful in stealthing across.
Roger. Oh, that was the wrong thing.
Anything else?
With advantage, man.
Well, he crit. Like, even if you had rolled
yeah,
well,
I
he
know.
crit. You would have had to get your. I guess your modifier is probably high for that, so you would have to get over. You would have had he rolled like with crit and with his modifiers. He rolled a 25, so you would have had to beat that.
Don't think I can't beat that.
yeah. There's only a +2, so
All right. Only
Didn't
let's
stand a
calm down.
chance.
All right. We're only level 5. We will dash since I haven't used anything and try to squeeze myself in the little alley, like right here, out of sight line, hopefully, of the one that called me out.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, no, I dashed. Yeah. So I do have movement. It's not gonna let me move there, but that's the intent. And I imagine a 3-foot tall gnome can fit between houses.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah, you're good.
That's obviously he saw me do it, but we're not gonna sit out in the open.
Yep.
Great start. I'm done.
Okay. All right, you're done. Get back to the encounter. Elion, you're up.
So
New Elion.
remind me where Duke is at with this guy because I cannot see them.
you're right next. You're the guy right next to me, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he's down here. You just can't see him. He's just out of your sight.
Okay.
But you would have saw him like basically like run down that.
Okay, there we
pathway.
go. This building was just in the way, so I'm gonna head down that way.
Okay.
I guess I'll probably dash. Well, I can get close. I can get 10 feet behind him here.
But he's turned around at this point, and Ash or not Ash, whatever Duke's new name is like
Duke's
Arak, another A name.
new name.
he doesn't have his zoom set, so I can't look. I can't cheat.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And he looks like he's like escorting him back.
Okay. I'll say, great work there, not Ash.
New Ash.
New Ash. Does it look like this guy is trying to get away at all?
No, not currently. He's grappled by Arak, and he seems to be under the effect of a spell.
Do I happen to see the guy that you just moved onto the rooftop and then moved away?
No, because I realized that he can't move yet.
Okay.
His original position, you can't see him from there.
Okay. Did our side ever come across assistance for this man?
What do you mean?
Like, there's clearly archers on the rooftops, right? I know JD knows that about the other group, but did Elion and Carl and not Ash ever encounter them?
You
I
haven't.
don't think we've
you
come
haven't
across
yet.
any. No.
Okay. So I'll be on my guard, but I wouldn't like prep a spell then to do anything, right? Like that was basically my.
It's up
I
to
was trying to
you.
decide
I mean,
if it would be.
I-
Well,
I don't think it would
wouldn't-
be out of
I wouldn't
character
have-
for you, if that's what you're suggesting. I mean, you have
We
been
haven't
attacked.
attacked guards, but we haven't attacked guards, have we?
They have attacked you.
When?
Well, maybe not Elion
Oh.
because he. No, wait, hold on.
I bolted immediately,
Okay,
yeah,
so I
but
don't
the
know
two of you
like how
bolted.
hostile the
Arik has been
guards are
attacked.
to us.
Bartholomew
Or
has
has
been
been
attacked.
patronizing every guard in his vicinity.
They
since
couldn't like
showed up.
grab him, right? Because they were trying to like
Yeah.
grapple him.
Yeah, they were
He
trying to
just
grab
stood
him.
there belittling them over and over.
Yeah, so I guess I mean I would ask, do you need help with anything? And I guess it would be up to Arik to know or to let me know if I need to be on guard. But so, and
I would-
that's Duke's character, right?
Yeah.
Carl
Arik.
would call out, "Don't worry, he's coming back to me for sentencing." There we go.
Yeah, so I would. Have we attacked him yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then I would. Does he look bloodied?
Yes.
Mm. 'Cause I'm trying to decide. Do I dare like prep a spell if he tries to break free,
So the issue
and
with
then
the-
risk
yeah,
killing
if
him?
you end up killing him, we're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm debating. Okay.
I mean, we're screwed anyway, but then we wouldn't have any kind of argument.
Right. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing that. So I'll just ask, Arik if he needs help with anything and try to help as best as I can.
Do you have any like utility spells you can prepare in case he runs or something?
I've got suggestion. But I don't know if I want to prepare a spell and then lose it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm probably good for now.
Okay.
Like I guess I would prepare Eldritch Blast like in case there is a threat, but that would be like the only thing.
Okay. So are you doing that?
Yeah,
What's the
I'll do
trigger?
that. If there's anything that threatens us or attempts to attack us.
Okay.
Yeah, what is threaten? You may want to specify threaten.
Stop being a DM, Rock.
Attempts to attack us. How about that?
All right. Sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of Elion's turn. After Elion, Chaz, it is not your turn, for it is the assassin's turn. He immediately begins following the command. Arik, I will let you use as much of your movement as you have to walk with him. How much movement do you have?
Checking.
The monk,
I
he's
have a
got like
lot.
The
110 or
monkey's got
something.
55.
Okay, yeah, you easily stick with him. He goes all the way. Oh my God, what is happening? Ah! Yeah, he goes all the way back to Carl.
Yes.
He's here. He has followed the command. All right, now so he's here. He's no longer in the effective command. And he looks at you, Carl, and he just says, "You'll not take me," and he's gonna attack you.
Is the command's over now?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes. all it is approach.
yeah.
Oh, ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you.
Oh, really? Hold on, I didn't read that.
Yup.
Oh.
Little bitch.
Approach. Damn. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Good shit.
He does say, and he attempts to draw he's in the process of drawing his sword, but that is the end of his turn.
Sure.
And
Okay.
he gets stun locked.
Now, you see now Elion approaching on the rooftops. Some archers have appeared. They draw back their bows and point at, various of you and say, "Assassins, surrender yourselves." And they all prepare. They prepare to shoot, but they are not shooting yet. Tiglin, you see this assassin. You see this archer also move up, and he says the same thing: "Drop your weapons and surrender yourself."
He can see me in the alley.
Oh yeah, this is the guy who crit. He just went to where he had a vantage point.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of the archer's turn. Chaz, it is up to you. You have not
Where was
been seen.
that archer that had shot?
Well, you don't. You don't have a line of sight to him.
Okay. I thought
You
you said he was the
would
guy
have
to the
heard him
north of
though.
me.
You would have heard
Okay.
his shouted command
So there's nobody currently with eyes on me.
that you are aware of.
Okay. I am going to use disguise self to try to look like the guards.
Okay.
I've seen a couple on rooftops. I've seen what the
Okay.
uniforms were when we were arrested.
Okay.
Um,
Can you link
Just
that for
for-
me?
Yep, doing it now. I'm gonna have to cast it with a higher level spell slot. I don't remember what I used all these spells on, but virtual level.
Misty
tabletop-
Step once, I think.
No, twice. See
Yeah.
Misty Step twice.
Yeah, I don't know what my first spells are. Okay, it doesn't want to post. That's really weird. I can do it
I
from
can
inside
post
Foundry.
mine.
Spells.
Okay. Okay. All
So
right.
mine
Cool. Yeah,
won't
that
post?
confirmed.
Is it in?
That confirmed what I
Do
wanted to know.
Oh, it did.
you still need me to post it?
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Or I see
Okay,
what
okay.
Doc posted.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I am going to then try to walk around where I saw Tiglin go, or where Chaz went, or Bartholomew went,
Okay.
and essentially go arrest him. I can
Citizens
collide him
arrest.
with a wall.
Okay. Sorry. I got you. I got you.
You better
As-
read me my Miranda's rights.
As you emerge, Chaz, you see this archer. Can you see him? This guy up here?
Yep.
This archer, you can see him with bent bow standing looking at the alley, and he notices you. He's like, there's one of the assassins is in the alley there.
I'll yell, okay, I got him. I got him. You guys cover from up there. Definitely don't come any closer. And I will whisper to Bartholomew, asking if he is okay, as I try to tie up a slip knot around his hand, something that he could untie if he needs to.
Get your hands off me, pig!
Make a sleight of hand check to tie a convincing looking knot.
Okay. That was a 9, and for some reason it doesn't want to go to your game right now.
Okay.
I can. call that a knot.
Bartholomew,
I'll
as he
start
ties the
rolling
knot, you get the sense that just a casual inspection will reveal this is not a very well tied knot.
Roger.
All right. Anything else,
I yell-
Chaz?
Yes, I'd like to yell up to the guards. Should I search him?
No.
Search this!
My gesture.
Knock him around a bit, I think. But no, let's take him back to the commander. He must pay for his crime.
Okay, I'll meet you back at the guardhouse. I heard that there were others running around.
Guardhouse, no. We'll tuck them back to the hall.
Okay. With that, I'll try to mentally retrace where
He
this
clearly
come from,
he has
but-
no intention of like leaving. Like he's gonna come with you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you start
I will-
moving, or you use your movement, or what's your plan here?
I'm gonna wait for him to come down to us.
All right, end of your turn then.
Yep.
Okay, Carl, you are up.
All right. I'm going to attempt to tie this guy up.
Okay. He's still grappled.
He is.
Yeah, can I, by virtue of having him grapple, sort of assist?
Yes. So go ahead and make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Great.
I assume you rock to do that.
Yes. Whoever's doing the tying.
Sleight of hand. Oh, it's not negative.
That you love to hear.
Strong.
Oh,
Okay. Yep. You successfully time up.
nice. You are under arrest for the murder of the High Magistrate?
A citizen's arrest.
You're under arrest for that guy.
He looks at you, Carl, and he just starts laughing.
That's who it was, though, right? Their High Magistrate?
High magistrate, yeah.
Okay. We'll see who's laughing here in a bit after we take you back to guards.
I forgot how much of a goody two shoes you were.
Anything else, Carl?
I suppose I am going to grab him on his other arm.
Okay.
Also, since he laughed, I'm just going to open hand smack him in the back of the head.
Okay. Go ahead and make. Or I guess your turn's next, so you can do that
Make
on
a
your
slap
turn.
check.
Did he
The old slap check.
Did he end up pulling out his weapon?
No, since he ended his turn.
Can I disarm him?
Yeah.
Tied up, should be able to.
Yeah, so since he's tied up, I'm gonna pull out whatever weapon he has brandished or whatever he's.
You take a short sword and a light crossbow off of him.
The
Does
ballistics.
the short sword have the blood of the? Oh wait, no, it was the arrow.
No, he had thrown a dagger,
Of course.
which Chaz has on his person.
Search him
That's
and see
right,
if he has other
Chaz.
matching daggers.
No, he only has the short sword and the crossbow.
Okay.
He only had the one dagger. He one-shot him.
Yeah.
And no other daggers. None. Not
Are
a
you- are
matching
you-
pair.
I mean, you can disarm him, but if you want to actually search him, you're gonna have to spend an action to do that.
I will not search
Yeah.
him. I'm just gonna disarm him.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
assuming I
everyone
probably
was
don't have-
asking what he had on his person. So if you wanted to actually search him, that you're gonna have to do. Someone's gonna have to do as an action.
I'll do it.
Yeah, so I will not. I will just tie him up and disarm him, and then grab his other arm, so that we have both of his arms grappled, and
Okay.
start escorting him back the way we came.
You start moving for real.
For
Can
real.
I?
For real.
Well,
I don't know how you
Gotta
want us
search him.
movement to do since we've
Um,
all three of us.
I mean,
have
he's going
moved
to
now.
resist, so it'll be as if it'll be the same mechanics as if you were carrying somebody. So, like half movement.
That's fine. Can
Difficult terrain.
I mean, I
Arik
can come.
come with us too?
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely come help. Like the three of us can escort together.
I also
Okay.
forgot, like, where my allegiances were leaning since the last time we played, so I'm just going with it.
Yeah. So yeah, move up to half your movement then.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume you want to go back this direction.
Are
How
we?
can
Are
I,
we
how
still,
can I clear this?
G, are we still doing turns or what?
We in
For
combat?
right this second, yes. Only because you're
Okay.
about to violate the archer's instructions.
Me?
Well, I'm not with them. I'm like 15
Well,
feet
if you
away.
start moving, yeah, because they
Oh.
said to drop your weapons
Hear that, Carl?
Oh, I
Elion's already
don't
throwing
have
you under the
weapons.
bus.
and surrender
He just
yourselves.
said he's not with you. First chance he gets, he's gonna throw you under the bus.
So
Sorry,
do
I
you?
just meant
Hasn't happened yet.
physically.
Well, have you actually
not with
moved?
him.
That's the question.
I've moved.
You've moved.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as you start moving.
Has anyone? No one's yelled at us though, right?
Yeah. No, these archers came up and said, "Drop your weapons, surrendered yourselves." They yelled at you guys, all three
I
of
thought
you.
they yelled it at the other two.
No.
Well,
Who-
yes.
What archers
Both.
do we see? I don't remember us seeing any archers.
You
When
don't
did we
see-
see archers?
You don't see these guys? Move back
nope.
down. You don't see
Nope.
this guy?
Nope.
Can you even see right here?
Nope. There's a house in the way.
All right, hold on. All right. Well, Elion definitely. I think I did address it to Elion and Arik. For sure. So those
I mean,
two know.
I'm not.
So maybe
I mean,
Carl
I'm not
doesn't know.
moving.
Would I
so-
have heard that then? Would I have heard
You would have
that,
heard it. Yeah, you would have heard it for sure.
Okay, then I guess if I would have known that there was someone that yelled out to us, then I would respond to them and let them know that we captured the murderer.
Okay.
I thought that was for the other two guys that they were yelling at.
No, I mean, it was two separate events. On Alien's turn, the art, or actually after Alien, because he's last.
Yeah, it was after my turn.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they moved up because you guys weren't being quiet. They heard you, so they moved up.
Okay. Yeah, so after I disarm him and grapple him, I would yell out to that archer, "We've caught the murderer. What do you want us to do with him?"
Surrender yourselves. Lay your weapons on the ground.
I have the murderer's weapons. I can throw them on the ground, I guess. And I'll throw them on the ground.
Do you throw your weapons on the ground as well?
I don't have my weapon out. So
You have a weapon.
I have a weapon. I don't have it out.
Yeah. So do you throw it on the ground?
No.
Okay. Arik. All right.
Yes.
Is that the end of your turn, Carl?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and exit combat here.
Poggers.
All right. So here's the situation. You guys have, as you kind of disarm the assassin, you see archers are moving, up, and you should be able to see them now. I hope.
Yes, I can see him.
Yes.
How do I clear this? Tile controls.
How to clear fog of war.
If you're trying to clear the red thing,
Drawing tools.
Yeah. you want the drawing tools and then the select, and then you should be able to see a little button in the center of it to highlight it.
Or am I in the way?
No, I thought there was a delete option.
I
Oh,
don't
here
know
it is.
what
Here
that
it is.
red thing
Clear,
is.
clear drawings. Okay, that wasn't a drawing then. No. Tile controls. Measurement tool. This is... How did you get that down, huh?
What is it?
I don't know. I thought it was a drawing, and I just did clear all drawings, and it didn't...
It may be.
It might be
template
an
under the
aura.
measurement thing.
Hold on, it might be an aura.
No, because if I move my character, it doesn't move.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a spell effect.
In which case, it'll be under templates to delete it, which is the measurement tool.
Oh, it is? Okay, hold on. Ah, good call.
Hey.
Good call. Good call. All right. So these archers have moved up. They've got their bows bent, arrows pointed at you. They repeat the instruction: throw your weapons on the ground. Do
Like,
it.
that's after I threw the.
Yes, you have already thrown the weapons. His weapons. on the ground.
My weapon?
Yes, your weapon. Throw it on the ground. Do it now, or we
whatever.
start firing.
I'll throw my weapon on the ground then.
Okay. Arik, Elion.
I mean, I'm not brandishing any weapons, so.
That doesn't seem to
Neither was
matter.
I.
Oh, they want like me to drop any weapons that I have?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, even though they're on my hip, sure. Then I'll take my weapons out and set them on the ground.
Arik.
Do you even have weapons?
Yeah, I've got weapons.
Two fists right here.
Yeah, he's locked
These
and loaded.
motherfuckers right here.
He's the Iron Fist.
So the thing is I just have a short sword, and it doesn't matter. I don't really use it. But
Yeah,
I
you're a
don't wanna
monk.
say
You don't
yes.
even use it.
I don't want to say yes to these fuckers.
I know you don't.
Arik, we need to listen to them so we can turn in the murderer.
So they can put us in jail for absolutely no fucking reason?
They will not put
Correct.
us in jail. We didn't do anything. We've caught the murderer.
Do you think that they think that we have caught the murderer?
I mean, I don't know what they think, but we've obviously caught him. Like, we saw him murder the high magistrate.
Time's up. Throw your weapons down or be attacked.
That was
I don't know.
intimidating.
That wasn't very good. I'm gonna do better in
Man.
the future.
You will be set upon.
You will be set upon. I didn't know what to say.
I love
My
the,
mind completely
I am
blanked.
going to do
I-
better in the future.
It's my second session, guys. Come on now.
Oh shit!
All right,
Oh,
man.
man.
Make a decision. You don't
Alright,
have
so you got room
you don't
for
have
improvement.
unlimited time to deliberate here.
Arik, there's no other way out of this right now.
I mean, no, he doesn't have to drop it. But he can see what happens.
No, I know, absolutely, but not to Carl's point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Carl speaking. Carl.
For what it's
Okay.
worth, Ark, there's only archers here right now. There aren't any guards yet, and there's only 3 of them.
Oh, I know. I get it. I get it. I think I'm just gonna look at him and be like, nah.
All right.
Shit.
Okay. So the archers here, you say that. Well, I truly wasn't. I thought I wasn't sure what you were gonna do, to be honest. Okay. The archers here, you say that. One of them gets this look of just disbelief on his face, and then he says, "You've been warned." And then he brings a whistle to his lips and blows it 3 short times.
Right,
You see swooping down from the sky, this massive, just truly massive eagle coming down.
Hell yeah.
Arik, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm happy. I'm only too happy to. Hang on. Oh, what's happened to my character sheet? Where did everything go?
Why didn't the Eagles just fly him to the jail at the beginning?
we left the encounter, I think, so you have to like turn your little thing back on.
Oh, someone remind me how to do it.
Oh, I thought you were the pro at this.
He
It's like
knew-
something with a sword icon somewhere.
Yes, but it's the
that
top
was it.
left crossbars.
Fuckers. Got it. What do you want now?
dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw dex.
Someone's got mail.
Public. Normal. Boom.
Okay. You save the eagle swoops down. It's attempting to grab you, like just
I
yoink you
scattered.
off the ground, and it misses. You just go, you flatten yourself on the ground, and it misses. And the eagle gives a just a brief ah, and it swoops back up into
That's
the
pretty
sky.
good.
Oh, thank you. I'm getting better. And then so it swoops
Let
back up in the
record reflect,
sky.
He did do better in the future.
And then you hear 3 bows twang. So they're going to take 3 shots at you.
But you said he dove to the ground, right? So he's prone.
I did say that.
So the
Sick.
shots at
They all have disadvantage.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. What's your AC?
73.
All right, but in this world, what's your AC?
15.
All right, that's 1 hit.
I was still waiting for another ridiculous number, I'll be honest.
All right, that's a miss.
3rd time's the charm.
And that's a 2 hits. Wow, 2 hits. All right, so you take math. 13 points of damage.
Not so easy, is it? Chief?
I never said it was easy.
No,
all right,
I
you
know.
take what did I say? 13 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. But you get the sense that even as they're shooting at you, they weren't shooting to kill. So like you got hit in the arm, you got hit in the leg. They weren't shooting to kill you. It was more like they were trying to disable you. I'll give. I didn't think we were going to be combat further. Okay, so I'll give everyone a moment here to kind of react. Actually, before we go any further, let me pop back over to where Chaz and Bartholomew are. So Chaz and Bartholomew, what do you guys do?
I am going to subtly guidance Chaz.
Okay, just make a deception check. Low DC here.
I don't have to make very many deception checks. Where is it? It's at the top. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
I was real close to a 4.
A 4. It was close to a 2.
No, I didn't see that.
All right, you're successful. You're pretty sure no one saw you do that. Chaz, what are you doing?
I am gonna wait until the archer comes down, or wait for further instructions from him, so as not to draw any more of his ire, and then presumably move up to the other group with him, or back to the main
So
hall.
the archer
whichever.
doesn't move, but 2 other guards appear, and they join you and say, "Is this one of the assassins?"
See?
I will say, I'm not sure, but he was running. It seems like the bigger group is a couple blocks north of us.
All right, let's gather them all together. And they clearly indicate for you to walk ahead of them,
Okay.
back towards where you would assume the rest of the party is.
I'll say it's, I think that there was still one that got away. This one seemed to have a partner with him.
Very well. We have eagles circling. I'm sure he'll be found shortly.
Then we'll slowly make our way up towards the other group.
Okay. All right, cool. So you guys are on your way. So we'll pop back over to the main group. All right. So 3 of them have shot at Arik after he refused to surrender his weapons. A great big eagle swooped down and tried to grab him. This is escalating. So Carl and Elion, what you guys decide here will dictate whether we're re-entering combat.
I'm gonna try and plead with Arik to drop his weapon. What are you doing, fool? We have no chance against the guard.
You fool.
You're just making the situation worse. We have the murderer right here. There's no need for this.
Will you do better next time too?
Nope, I won't, because that's what Carl would do.
All right, does Elion have anything to say?
Ditto. No. I'd be like, yeah, now's not the time to fight. We're a bit outnumbered.
Ugh.
Elion, make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Carl, not Elion, sorry. Carl, make a... Actually, no. Elion, make a perception check. Carl, can you roll a strength check for me?
If he's trying to escape, it'd be against my DC.
Okay, what's your DC?
8 plus strength.
Are you sure it doesn't change after the initial check?
Yes.
Okay.
Did that roll for you, G?
Yeah,
I don't
saw
see it
You
on
rolled
my...
a 20.
My thing's not
Um,
like updating with people's rolls for some reason.
You might need to refresh.
Escape is it's his athletics or acrobatics against my DC, which is what's my strength? 2. And what's our proficiency? 13.
13. All right. Elion, you clock this immediately, but the assassin breaks free. He's still tied up, but he breaks free from Carl's grapple. Arik had lost his grapple after being hit twice with arrows.
Can I reach out and trip him?
Can you reach out? Well, he hasn't moved yet. He's just broken free of Carl.
Yeah,
are you
but I would be able
trying to tackle him? All right. Are we
No,
re-entering combat? That's what I need to figure out right now. So, Arik, you need to decide if you're dropping your weapons or not.
I haven't heard from all of my teammates.
Okay.
Or wait, did
heard
Elion just
from-
literally say ditto?
Yeah, he did.
Sorry. Then G asked me to do something, so
Yeah,
I
that's my
got
bad.
distracted.
In fairness to me, the assassin was using the fact that everyone was distracted to try to break free.
Okay. So Carl gave his little speech, right? And
Convincing
then
speech.
and the convincing speech, and then the guy tried to escape. Is that
He's successfully broken free of
or he
the
did
grapple.
break free? Okay. I'll say I guess instead of yelling at Arik, I'd yell at the archers and say, have your eagle go get that guy. Why does he get to run free?
Okay, Arik, what do you do?
So I appreciate this little turn of events for someone not focused on me for a change. Well, I'm on the ground. I have to stand up.
Okay.
You can grab his feet. I was going
Just
to
do it toddler style and sit on his foot and then hold his
Yeah,
lower leg.
actually, while I'm on the ground, it'd be easier to grab his feet.
Okay, so what is a trip actually like? How do you roll to see if you trip somebody?
I think it's more like he's just grappling
He's
his
trying to
feet,
grapple
so it's
again.
still just a
All right,
grapple, I would
so
think.
it's the
Yeah.
same. What's the? It's the grapplees. What dex versus
There's my favorite word again.
his?
Yes, the grapplee's strength or dex save versus the grappler's
Grabblies.
grapple DC, which is 8 plus strength plus proficiency.
Which we said it was
Which we
13,
said
I
was
think, right?
a total of 12, right?
Oh, it was
Doesn't
8
the
plus
new-
3 plus
8 plus 3 plus 1.
yeah, so 12. Okay, all right. I'm gonna write that down.
It's pinned.
All right, Arik, you arrows in
Um,
your bicep and your thigh. You
Gee, one sec. One sec. Just
Uh-huh.
in the interest of actually using the new rules, if we want to do that,
Uh-huh.
the new definition of unarmed strike has something that is
But-
very, very close to.
but he's
trip.
not doing an unarmed strike.
He's doing a grapple. He's grappling his leg, just trying to trip him.
A grapple is also an unarmed strike, so it's a choice of either of them. But the other
I'll
option
take the one
is-
that just worked.
Okay, yeah. I just there's literally something in the new rules for exactly the scenario if you wanted to trip him.
What is it?
The shove attack, which is one of the 3 unarmed strike options, which works the exact same way, but lets you either push him 5 feet away or give him prone.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, your roll will still count. You decide if you want to grapple or shove.
I can't really rightly shove
Shove
from
his
the ground.
feet, and then he'll topple down.
Yeah, you could do that.
That would take immense strength on my part.
No, it won't.
I think it's the exact same roll.
I'm
I'm not.
Definitely
I'm
do
not
it.
asking you to roll
Anyway.
again.
I just want to trip him. And
Okay.
Pull him down to the ground.
Okay. All right. So you trip him. So Arik, arrow in your bicep, arrow in your thigh. You see the assassin break free. You stick a leg out and stick in the bicycle spoke style. You stick your leg in
My legend
between
bros.
his legs, and he trips and falls prone. At
Carl
this,
yells out, "Dog pile!" and
I-
jumps on.
you're really gonna jump on?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm jumping
Are
on
you
top
wearing
of it.
half plate too? You're like really heavy armor, aren't you? You're like
I'm
350
not-
pounds,
I'm
dude.
not half plates.
Okay.
I'm like splint mail.
Okay.
All right. I mean, the assassins or the archers are going to shoot again, and they're targeting both the assassin and Arik. And since you're jumping on top of the assassin, you're going to catch one of these.
Sure, whatever.
Duke, you might have a. I don't know what level do monks get their catch projectile thing. You can use your reaction to stop an arrow if you have that ability as a monk.
Missile or something.
Deflect a missile.
Missile snare or
Deflect
something like that.
missiles.
Yeah.
Also, Ark's just going to yell out, "We're doing your fucking job here."
What's your DC or what's your AC, Carl?
18.
Okay. Roll a. I'm trying to decide the mechanics of whether or not this arrow hits you or the assassin. So roll a d20. Over 10, it hits you. Under 10, it hits the assassin.
What happens if it's 10?
It'll hit the assassin.
If it's a 10, it goes through the assassin and hits you.
Okay, so it hits you.
Great.
You take 1 damage. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. 5 damage. I forgot about the
I
modifier.
had 1. I already did 1.
Nope. Add 4. Add 4 to that.
A +4 to a freaking guardsman's arrow? Jeez Louise.
All right. So that was 1.
Oops. What did I just do? Uh-oh.
What's your DC or AC? What's your name? Arc?
15.
Okay, that was a miss. So 1 arrow whizzes past you. I'm rolling all these at disadvantage. Okay, roll me another d20, Carl.
Can't do the arrow key on this thing. Ah,
Oh, good. You take another 8 damage. You successfully intercepted both arrows that totally would have hit the assassin.
great.
All right. All right. So that's over. Arik, you've tripped this guy. Are you putting your weapons down at this juncture?
Here's the problem. I feel like all that, like, what I want to do is just keep saying no, but you're just going to kill me.
Yep.
Which, you know, might be better for the entire campaign because then you guys won't have to worry about my schedule anymore. First of all, did you catch what I yelled out?
Oh, no. What did you say?
I yelled out, "We're doing your fucking job for you."
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to have a positive impact.
I don't care.
All right.
After
as
Carl
you're
gets
there,
hit, I'm gonna
Truth
yell
hurts.
as
out, "The assassin, you idiots!"
as you guys are struggling and getting shot up, Carl, you see guards appear from behind you, and slightly to your right. At this moment, Chaz with Bartholomew in tow and 2 other guards, also Elion, they approach you. So now the whole party is gathered, and another set of guards appear from between the houses. Arik. So there's reinforcements now. Can you guys see everybody?
Yes. All right, party's back together. Now we can fight.
Can you guys move your? Oh, I guess I'll move your tokens.
Fireball!
Let's burn the city down.
All right.
That's what we're
So
good at.
the guards appear. Arik, last chance here.
Hold on a second.
I look up to the guards approaching from the northern alleyway. I'll say, "Finally, I have the assassin here." And I look down. I'm going to give him an elbow in the side of the head.
Actually,
I mean, I'm assuming he's struggling.
yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah, then I'm absolutely going to elbow him in
Do
the side of the head.
do an unarmed strike. You're hitting for
that's
non-lethal, I assume.
Correct. Do I have advantage since I'm on top of
Sure.
him?
Yeah, sure. 19 hits.
Do I do damage? Just do it again? No, that's an attack. How do I don't know how to do damage. There's no damage link to it.
It's 1 plus your strength, or you deal 1 plus STR bludgeoning damage.
3 bludgeoning damage then.
Okay. He looks very hurt.
Who are you doing damage to? The assassin?
Yes, he's struggling, and I am
You
attempting to silence
clearly
him.
daze him, and he just lays there for a second, and then resumes struggling. All right, Arik, time's up.
Okay. Only because I don't want to create another character. It'll take me another 6 weeks.
It's funny that's why. That's the
whole
decision
reason.
point.
Otherwise, I would defiantly not give up my weapon
Hey, no.
and let you kill me.
No. Hey, you do what you think the character would do. That's what I have to tell you.
If that's what
To
you're
be fair, you do need to, or you don't need to. You don't need to do anything, but you should have at least a little trust in your DM to not outright kill your character.
G though.
Within reason.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
that's why.
it's G, though?
That
It's G though.
What is
think of
that
who your
supposed to
DM is.
mean?
That definitely plays into it here.
We all
What
know
is that
exactly what
supposed to
that
mean?
means. We all know exactly
I don't
what
kill
that
people.
means.
You
I'm-
have 20 guards stationed on rooftops with flying eagles after we
20,
just were supposed
20
to have
is
a meeting.
no. 20 is too many. There weren't that many. All right, all
If
right.
we had ran the opposite direction, there would have been another 20 archers on
You
another
do-
20 roofs.
Ark, you do what you, Justin. You do what you think the character would do. And
Plus,
then
you also
let me
know that
sort
they
it out.
were doing like a non-lethal damage to you too. So
Maybe he just thinks they have bad aim, though.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fair. Okay. What he would do is not give up.
Okay,
I like it.
good. I like that too. All right. So as you defiantly, I'm gonna assume I'm just gonna say you stand up. And you're defiant.
Yeah, I'm just like struggling to my knees, very Mel Gibson freedom style.
Yes, that's exactly what I was picturing.
Um,
The guards approach you, and they just start beating the shit out of you.
Okay.
You can put up a fight if you want, but there's enough of them that we don't even need to like role play this
No,
at
I'm
all.
not, I'm not trying to put up a fight. I'm just refusing to give up.
Okay, yeah. So you essentially get swarmed by a few guards. They physically disarm you, beat you up for good measure. You're not 0 hit points, but you're pretty beat up. Just go to whatever half health would be for you.
Cool.
All
I
right.
can live with that.
are any of them helping me with the actual assassin?
No, you all get dogpiled. So if you don't resist, the most you get is just a little some heavy manhandling, a la succulent Chinese male.
Some heavy
They know their judo well.
I will not let go of the assassin until like guards already have him.
They are ready to receive your penis.
Yeah, the guards seize the assassin and they seize each of you. Does anybody resist? Chaz, you are the only one not seized.
Say that one more time.
Chaz,
Does
you are
any-
the only one who isn't seized.
Did I miss
We're all
something?
seizing.
Is Chaz not?
He
He's a
cast.
guard.
He disguised himself.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm holding on to Bartholomew. No, I'm not going to resist. I'm going to keep
No,
playing. as if-
you're not. Everyone thinks you're a guard, so
Yeah.
you're good. I'm asking Elion and Carl if they resist.
No.
Carl, he's frozen. I think.
What?
All right. Do you resist being arrested and
No.
lightly manhandled?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Carl's thing.
Everyone is seized, and you're all marched off towards the hall, to the High Magistrate's hall. You make a slight detour towards what isn't the hall, but actually, and now we get to leave my session 1 stuff.
Can I do something as the group is getting ready to leave?
Sure.
I would like to use subtle spell meta magic to cast minor illusion at the other end of this, like down here, kind of where we came from,
Okay.
to create an image of what I looked like before the disguised self, like peeking around the corner.
Mm.
Hold on. Where? Ping it again.
None of them noticed.
Mm.
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll something, but like, there's no one at vantage point. I'm trying to leave this, Connor.
I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, no one sees it.
Okay, so it creates a static image of me looking around the corner, and I am going to just turn my head and say, wait, there's the last one.
The archer who originally helped you arrest Bartholomew looks up, blows his whistle 3 times, and the eagle that tried to swoop down and grab Arik, you hear it, ah! And it drops down and begins flying over that part of the city.
During the commotion, I would like to try to slip the artifact that I have and that I took last session into Bartholomew's bag of holding. I am guidanced.
Okay. Do a sleight of hand check and add the guidance to it.
Can I have advantage since I've created a distraction?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right.
Artifact as in the dagger? Or
No, he
artifact
has
as
the
in...
dagger
No,
and the
the
artifact.
artifact.
The
He's got
artifact.
sticky fingers.
Okay. So there's the
Okay.
advantage, and
Nice.
here is the
I mean,
guidance. Am I already get a succeed?
I don't think you need the guidance.
Where your rolls are weird.
Yeah. Yeah, with a, what is that, 24? Is that a 24?
Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, with the 24, you're pretty confident no one saw you do this. And then, yeah, so everyone gets marched off. You go towards the hall, but you take...
Wait, actually, I have one thing I want.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no more
I don't
things.
actually have anything.
Let's see how long you can stay in the first zone.
yeah, hopefully everyone can see this. Hopefully I configured all the lighting and shit. Can y'all see this?
I can see a map.
Yep.
In a beautiful little dungeon.
Everybody got it?
Assuming we're seeing the right thing.
I
yeah.
just see a picture.
Yeah,
Is that what we're
picture is what you
supposed to
should be
see?
seeing. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys get marched off to what you would assume is actually the city prison. Before you get put into cells, you're kind of searched. Everything you own is taken off your person. Chaz, you are.
It's placed in a box to the left.
You don't know where it goes. It's just taken from you,
Okay.
including the bag of holding. Chaz, they don't go through the bag of holding, but they do take it from Bartholomew.
How extensive of stuff do they take, right? Do they take like rings and bracelets and like jewelry type stuff too?
They
I
don't
would assume
take.
so.
It's one of those plastic little bands when you work in healthcare because you don't want it to like
Yeah, they
tear
take
rubber
anything
gloves.
that looks magical. So, is it a magical looking ring? How plain is
That's
it?
a good question. See what it says. It's a common ring.
Okay, so no, they do not take it.
Okay.
But yeah, everything else of value that you have on your person is taken, and you are each put into individual cells. I don't know, Carl or Elion, if you guys attempt to talk to anybody or say anything, but if not, we'll move on to the next.
How long does this whole process take?
About 15-ish minutes.
Okay. What options do I have in nobody's questioning my guardliness?
There
my
are
spell
enough
lasts for an
guards that you're just
hour.
kind of part of the group.
Okay.
No one's really paying any attention to you, assuming that you're not putting yourself at the forefront of anything.
No. As soon as we get into the guardhouse, I'm gonna just go to
All right.
whoever looks like an officer and says, "Hey, boss, I gotta take a real big dump," and I'm
Okay.
gonna just put myself in a stall.
Go
until I
ahead
can
and
figure out what to do.
go ahead and make a deception check with advantage.
Just go ahead and make a dumb check.
Did you
for me.
say, are we all in individual cells or do they
Yep.
throw us in like a, okay.
No,
Individual.
individual. Go ahead and make a dump check with advantage. Oh, wait, hold on. That can't be right. You have a
Or
20 off
maybe-
of a. I can't
Plus
understand
10.
what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
what those numbers are. Why is it all weird?
Just look at the bottom one, 20.
Just look at the bottom.
How is
and
it
if
20 when you rolled a 7?
Because it's a minimum of 10
Fuck
from
me.
Bar
Bard,
stuff.
Bard
Okay.
3. Yeah, 7 becomes a 10, and then I add 10.
I fucking hate bards. I'm just kidding. I love bards. All right, yeah. The captain looks at you. All right. I don't know if I need to know that. Go ahead. Fuck.
I'm gonna
And-
park myself in the nearest bathroom until I can figure out what to do.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So you guys are all in individual cells. Let me now get this ready. You guys are all in individual cells. Arik, you were just straight up unconscious. But everyone else is conscious. It was nighttime, obviously. Nobody really tells you anything. You're just all under arrest. The assassin was also searched, and you saw that they removed what looked like some documents from him. But nobody read them. They set them aside, as presumably for the commander of the Protectorate Guard to go through. So yeah, you guys are all put in prison, and nobody comes to see you or anything, and the night kind of passes, so you guys can go ahead and take a long rest.
Do we have a long rest button here somewhere?
There should be one.
Is there one? Someone know where it is?
Yeah,
For
Oh,
me,
there
it
it
looks
is. I
like a
see it.
little
It's
tent.
Looking.
It's really obvious. Yeah.
Where? Oh,
So next to my
that.
level, there's
This
a
is
little
New Day?
tent.
Oh,
New
I
day.
just clicked the sword thing, and there's literally just a huge button next to my picture that says long rest.
I know the same thing happened to me. I was
Okay.
like, where is it? It's literally right there.
One thing I forgot to do. So Chaz, just rolling back time briefly. Okay.
Mhm.
When you
Isn't it
placed the
dark?
artifact in the bag of holding,
Yeah.
make a Arcana check for me.
Okay.
Can I make an Arcana check?
With disadvantage.
I'm proficient in it.
nice.
I need to turn that coin
What
thing off.
the
What?
heck
Sorry.
was that, dude?
Someone dropped his money.
I will turn that off.
Stop making my observer roll things. Okay,
The
Bartholomew.
observers rolling things?
Yeah, it did the 50 DC. All right,
Jeez.
Bartholomew, nothing. You got nothing. Chaz, with a nat 20, I'm gonna tell you a lot more than I intended to.
Okay.
As you place the artifact into the bag of holding, you feel almost a welling of magical aura coming from the artifact, almost like it's trying to communicate to you. And in that brief moment, as you are in the act of releasing it, you feel it reach out to you almost as if it was your child and it didn't want you to let it go. You briefly, just for a fraction of a second, you sense a deep horror and fear from the artifact, and then it's gone as you put it into the back of holding.
Can we get a reminder? This was the thing that helped these guys win the war? What did this what was this artifact?
So, okay, I will tell
function?
you what the High Magistrate told you, and then I will let you make
Right.
a history check to see what you would have known independent of that. Hold on, let me just get back to where I. Okay, so what the High Magistrate told you, earlier in the night was the artifact was a key and critical component to allowing the Marvosians to resist the invasion of the Jusic Empire, several years ago. And it's a dangerous weapon, and it can't be in the wrong hands. And it's so dangerous, in fact, that the High Magistrate was trying to get it out of the city with unofficial means, which is why he gathered all of you. That's what you know from the High Magistrate. If you would like to do a history check, you can do so.
Can I also do a history check?
Sure. Anybody who wants to can.
Oh, come on, dude. I have a +8.
Yeah, you only know what you've heard in rumors, Bartholomew, which is, during the invasion, the Marvosians were, on the back foot, and then all of a sudden they weren't.
Gotcha.
Carl, you've never heard this thing. Chaz, you didn't really.
What the shit?
You heard kind of the similar rumors that Bartholomew had, but like maybe a little less detail. And then
She
Elian.
has some hidden thing in here, so nobody rolls
We're
well.
all rolling
He's like, yeah, you guys
terribly.
don't get to know this. Sorry.
And Ellie, actually, the only person who can't roll is Arik because he's straight up unconscious.
I'll say Chaz woke up
I'm just
and
kidding. You
forgot
can-
who he was.
You
Can
can
you just dream
roll
about it?
if you want to, Duke.
am I
Elian,
missing?
you don't
Who's the
really know
duck?
anything about this.
Don't know.
I'm.
What am I
okay.
rolling?
You can roll a history check to see what Arik knows about the artifact, if you wish.
I just like the animation for rolling. So
See, that's how it gets you. That's how it gets
It's
you
a
all
very
addicted to
satisfying
Foundry.
rolling.
It's working, Connor.
I know.
I was already in on Boundary before we even started. Oh yeah,
Hey, join the club.
Yeah, Arik, you've never.
Zero.
Not only have you never seen this fucking thing before, you've never
I don't
even
even know
heard
what
of
an
it.
artifact is.
You're not
What
actually.
shape? What shape is it?
You're wondering
Yeah.
to yourself what the word artifact even means
Correct.
as you fade in and out of unconsciousness.
No, I long rested. I'm good.
No,
to
this
go,
was
baby.
before. This was before.
Oh,
All right, so now everyone has long rested. You wake up the next morning. You are all in individual cells.
I'm feeling like kind of a badass.
Can we see each other in the cells?
Are you able to now?
No, I mean like, how are the size of the cells? Can we see the people like next
Yeah,
to
if
us
you
and
go to the
stuff? Are there
door,
bars?
if you go to the door, you can see what you can see through the door. So like, if you were to go here, you could see, you
So
know,
I can see the
Bartholomew
assassin.
if he was sitting here.
I mean, I can see everybody. Are walls? Do we have solid walls? Or are
Yes.
they like bar walls?
No. You know what? For this, it'll be bars. Yeah, it'll be bars.
It'll be
Okay.
like it's more like Warlord's Ruin,
Yeah.
which no one here understands.
I know. I know that reference. I did it with you and
Screw
JD.
that puzzle. I hated
No
that
one
puzzle.
here understands.
I understood that reference.
You did that, Doc? I'm shocked.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Peter and I did it, and we spent an hour trying to get out of the jail cells because we were missing one of the shooty things you had to get.
We
That's funny.
Actually, longer than an hour.
I say
probably.
we missed
first
our
time we
first
did it,
one
it
for a
took us, like,
while.
All right.
It didn't take that long, but
All right. So you all wake up. You're in these cells.
Is the assassin still here?
Assassin is there.
yeah, I'm looking right at him.
None of your items, like anything that was magical. If there's anything that you think they wouldn't have taken, you need to tell me so that I can adjudicate it. But assume everything magical and weapon like was taken from you.
The assassin, describe him to us. What color mustard is his shirt?
He's wearing dark clothes. He still has his hood up and a mask over his face. He looks severely bloodied still. And he looks...
Oh, so we still can't see him very well.
You can't see his face. He looks like he didn't really benefit from
A good night's sleep.
any type of sleep. Yeah. All right. Elion, make a perception check for me.
Have
Let's
they
do it.
taken my vial that I wear pendant around my necklace?
Shit.
my neck?
Yes.
Kind of a
Wait, no,
badass
because you wouldn't have been. Nothing would have been taken from you.
Have we verified who the duck is yet?
That's why I asked Ellen to roll a perception check. All right. With a
I
10,
rolled.
Ellen, you can see inexplicably across from you.
11, excuse you, sir?
Yeah, it says 11.
Oh, you said 10.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm sorry. With above a 10. All right, chill out. With above a 10, you see what appears to be a goose in the cell opposite you.
Oh, it's a goose.
Of course.
The goose senses your regard and turns to you, and
The
just
goose
goes
is loose.
and just goes. Ah.
I sense there will be a lot of birds in this campaign. Eagles, and now a goose. I'm just waiting for the rest of the flock to appear. That's it? He just honks at me one time?
He just honks at you one time.
A shingle honk.
But when he honked, it make a
Arcane check?
yeah, make an
Or
arcane
Arcana check?
arcana check. Yeah,
Can I do a perception to see if I heard that honk?
yeah. Go ahead. Fuck everyone. Is everyone gonna roll in that 20 tonight?
These places are ridiculous.
10. Yes, you also see the goose, Carl.
You also see the goose.
What's your name?
I love
Elion
it.
with a
So how'd
nat
you spend your
20.
Tuesday night. Well,
With a nat 20, you sense that there was something magical about this goose's honk.
All right.
And as that happens, the guard comes in.
nice.
And he says, "Yo, shut up."
You realize you have a goose in here, right?
That's the whole thing. Just shut up.
He looks around and he's like, "What? Fuck? No, there's no goose here." And Elian, as you look back, the goose is gone.
I definitely heard a goose.
Okay.
He just kind of goes, "Whatever," and he leaves.
Interesting.
As he leaves and shuts the doors, the goose, you see the goose Elion reappears, and in his mouth he's holding a ring of keys.
Yeah, let's
So
go.
Gene wants this to be just like a nice little funny side piece. We need to make this goose the centerpiece of this campaign and derail everything else he has planned. Okay, guys, are we all in
I mean,
agreement here?
This group
This
is
is
pretty
now
good
our
at that.
sole priority.
You just call the goose our side piece.
You
All
know
right.
it, bud.
It's D&D.
What do you
We gonna
guys
pass
do?
it around or what?
As long as it's not a cinnamon roll.
The callback.
Callback.
Oh man.
So, G,
Okay.
yeah, did I get caught during the night, or did I wake up in my normal body?
So
Still
are you
sitting
trying
on
to
a
stay in the
stall?
bathroom the whole night?
Yeah. Groaning occasionally.
All right, roll me one more stealth check. Yeah, just flat roll since you're. All right, yeah. Trying to hide out at the mall style, you successfully camp out in the bathroom all night. Yeah. What I will do, Connor, is I'm gonna have you make rolls periodically to see if you
Okay.
find this area of the prison.
Sounds good.
All right. Back to the actual prison. So, Elion and Carl, you are aware of this goose. And Elion, you specifically are aware that he is holding a ring of keys in his mouth, beak,
Okay.
bill.
And the door closed. The guard has left.
The door closed and locked. Yes.
Okay. And he's got a set of keys.
Yes.
I will just, I guess, wait to see what he does. What it
You're not gonna
does.
quack at him?
Well, no, that would be rude. He
Can I
honked
get a
at me
little
first of all.
With a nat
How
20, you
fucking
get the
dare
sense
you.
that he wasn't honking at you. He actually was. He was actually honking at the guard.
Okay.
So with a
Okay.
nat, because you rolled a nat 20, I will tell you this information. You get the sense that he specifically honked to make the guard come inside.
Right. Yeah.
He's a
You wanted to get his
narc.
attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I think it was so he could like sneak up behind him and get the keys. I'll say, are you helping us?
The goose conks his head.
Are you seriously talking to a goose?
It's got the keys. Do you not
The
see
goose
that?
looks at Carl.
Does that mean that it can talk?
The goose looks at Carl.
I don't know. It can maybe understand us.
The
Don't
goose
look
looks
at it.
back
Does
at.
it look like it
Elion.
can understand us? I rest my case.
What do you do, Elion?
I will reach through the bars of the cell and like try to like reach out for the keys to see if it will bring them to me.
He
I'll
walks.
try to like coax it
the
over, I
goose
guess.
walks closer, but he doesn't come quite within reach of you. He stops just short of what you can reach.
Here, goosey, goosey, goosey.
I'm just what do we do here? I'm trying to look. I don't have any like spells or anything that would help with this.
What features do I have?
Yeah, I don't have
anyone
like,
else
a
want to
whole
see-
lot right now.
What is
Just-
everyone else doing? Bartholomew, Arik, you are conscious now.
I am pacing my cell, muttering to myself, because the man who I put my life in has let me get jailed when I did not think that's where this was going.
Okay, Arik.
I don't know if I'm doing anything. Like,
One thing I would like to do, I want to try to message. Do you have to see the person you try to message?
I was
Okay,
just
never mind.
looking that up. No, you do not.
What?
Well,
You have to
let's
point at
just
them,
link
don't you?
So we can all see.
'cause
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
point
pretty far
toward a
away.
creature within range.
Okay, I'm gonna point towards who's across from me, Carl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's very excited.
Point,
Yeah, apparently.
point to the
Um,
duck, the goose.
And all I'm gonna, it's just gonna be a real loud in his head just to see if I get a response. Like
Oh,
this
what?
would be early, like maybe like right before bed or like right when I woke up in the morning. That's all it would be.
He's just gonna go.
Can you repeat
and
that?
startle you.
I'm going to, like someone's hiding around the corner. You go to scare them, to startle them. That's all I'm trying to do. I want to see if the message gets to you.
G, do I get that message?
Yeah.
Okay, I will kind of jump a little bit. Do I know it was him? What does message?
Yeah. Do you know the target? Here's the message and can reply.
Does he know? Yeah, but does the target understand that it is message? Or does he just think he's hearing something in his head, like a voice in his head?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Am I already going crazy?
One night in the
Make
slammer.
a insight check.
Oh, jeez.
This wasn't supposed to be psychological warfare. I just didn't want to reveal that it was me.
You said insight?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
You
There's
are
my
aware.
nat
Not
20.
only are you aware that this is a communication of some kind, you are aware that it is in fact the message spell.
All right, I still like jump a little bit, and I will respond with, "Who's there?"
I'm not going to respond.
So it is
Okay.
psychological warfare.
Yeah.
All right, Arik, anything?
So, like, how I'm pretty far away. Like, how well can I perceive what's happening?
You would have heard the goose honking, at least.
But no other context.
If you do the work to angle properly, you probably could see the goose through the bars. Make a perception check.
Okay. But I don't know that, like, for
No,
instance,
you
Elion's talking to the goose.
Well, you would hear Alien talking, but you wouldn't know the goose is holding
Right.
keys, even if you
Okay,
did see
hold
it.
on.
Unless you rolled a nat 20 here, in which case you would see the key.
Where the fuck is? There it is.
Everybody else has rolled a nat 20 tonight. It feels like.
I'm not.
Yeah,
There's
with,
half of one.
with a 15, you can see that there's a goose.
Okay.
You
I mean,
also would have
I'm-
heard Carl say, "Are you seriously talking to a goose?"
Yeah. So the problem is, I don't know what I would do with this information. I think what I would do with this information is just shake my head and think that I'm more injured than I thought I was.
Did you roll any hit dice with your long rest?
Concussion.
You don't have to. You full
Don't have
heal.
to. With
Oh, you
long
full
rest.
heal. Right. I forgot. You're right. Okay. All right. Elion, what do you say, if anything, to this goose?
So the goose is just out of arm's reach.
Yep.
I'll say, is there anything you need? Can I help you with anything to get these keys?
And he steps within reach
We
of
got
your
free this time.
hand and lets you take the keys from him.
Okay, awesome. I will stand up because I assume I was crouching down to be at goose level. This is like a normal size goose, right? It's not like a 5 foot tall
No,
goose.
it seems to be just a goose.
Okay, so I'll grab the key. I will walk over to my door.
That's a bad idea.
Do you say
What's
that
it?
out loud, Carl?
Yes. Yeah, I say that as you walk over to your door to unlock your door.
And I'll say, why is that?
I mean, don't you think that's going to get us in more trouble?
Well, what are we expecting to do?
I mean, obviously, we're waiting here until they bring us in for our trial so we can explain to them what exactly happened. And that way we can, take care of this assassin back here and we can be on our way.
You really think that's going to happen at this point?
Elion, don't listen to this Girl Scout. Unlock your door and then
Girl
unlock
Scout.
mine.
Are we in like a dungeon? Like there's no lights, no outside sources of light?
Correct. There's only a couple of torches.
Okay.
But there is a window kind of over here that's letting in some light, but the window is like, it's like that.
It's tiny, but we can tell it's not night outside.
Yeah, it is no
right?
longer nighttime. It is day.
Okay. And I'll look at Carl and I'll say, well, how long are you planning on staying here?
I mean,
How long do we
this-
think this is going to take?
I'm not sure. I've never been jailed in this province before. Back in the Seoul province, we only leave prisoners in for at least a day and no more.
Well, this doesn't, this seems like we're not being held in high regard despite being friends of the High Magistrate.
I
I'll
mean,
look-
they rightfully think that we had something to do with it. That we were called in, and he was murdered. So I suppose they
Right,
do have that right.
but he summoned all of us. You're saying you think that they think that he called us to murder him? Like, what a coincidence that all of us would be in on this together.
Which is why I think once we get to our trial, it should be a very clear
Once we get
misunderstanding
to
that
our
we can.
trial. What a nerd.
Well, how about I hold on to these keys until we learn more information then? Next time a guard comes in, we'll ask them how long we'll be here for. So I guess what's the assassin doing right now?
He's just laying down, not moving.
Okay, but we can't tell if he's awake or asleep or anything.
No, he's just not moving.
Okay.
All right. So Ellen's not going to break out currently, correct?
Yeah, not yet.
All
What?
right.
You're good. Am I allowed to reach my hand around the corner?
I mean, you could try to take it from him. Elliot, are you standing close enough for him to take it from you?
To take it, no. I don't.
Okay.
I
I
don't
mean, I'll
think
give
so.
it
He
back if
probably
I'm
wouldn't have been
already
able
out.
to
I don't
see.
need the keys anymore. I'm not waiting around.
Yeah, what are you gonna do on your own?
None ya.
Well, that doesn't make me want to give them to you.
The little hand like flips back around.
All right. Anybody else going to do anything?
I love that he's like, hey, can you help me and give me the keys to get out? Well, what are you going to do when you get out? Fuck you. All right, then no. Like, great
Connor, go ahead
response.
and give me a investigation roll.
Oof.
Okay,
That's
you're
right.
a little lost.
Okay.
All right. So anybody else planning to do anything, or is everyone just gonna kind of chill in their cell for the rest of the day?
Chilling.
What-
You're
what's
you're
the
wandering
goose
around,
doing?
Chaz, and you're not exactly finding your way. Is that
Correct.
what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Ark,
Is the
anything?
goose still here?
Nope. The goose actually make a perception check.
Oh.
Not long after Elion took the keys, the goose inexplicably vanished and is gone.
I really am losing my mind.
Anyone else who
Poor Carl.
cares to do a perception check for the goose can.
I don't care about a stinking goose.
Yeah, might as well.
Care about the keys the goose had that freaking.
Are we still wearing our clothing?
You're still wearing clothing, but not any of your armor.
Any of our stuff? Okay.
Yeah, Arik, the goose vanished at some point.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Anybody going to plan to do anything, or is everyone going to chill out for the rest of the day?
If no one comes like later in the day, I'll like call for someone to
All
come.
right. Before we get to that, well, how late in the day are you going to wait?
Lunchtime. I'm getting hungry.
All right. Connor, make one more investigation check.
I just remember I'm in this jail cell because of you, Connor.
I'm working on it.
All right, you're not quite as lost as before, but you still can't quite figure out where you were before you left the bathroom. Like, it's inexplicable. You feel like you should know the way back, but you haven't found it yet. All right.
Am I bumping into anybody else in the halls, or am I just like in some labyrinth of?
So okay, all right. We'll narrate this a little bit more. So initially, you were in some kind of storage area. There wasn't anybody, but now with this 7 that you've rolled, you're getting into a more populated area. You get the sense that you're going to be accosted wearing your normal attire if you continue further.
I will disguise self again and forge on ahead.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to you.
Cool.
All right. So Carl, you're going to start yelling.
Yep.
What do you say?
Guard, we're waiting for our lunch.
Guard, we're waiting for our lunch.
How often do you call that?
I will continue to call it. I'm hungry.
All right. After about 10 minutes of Carl just yelling for lunch, the guard comes in, marches over, grabs Carl, and just yanks him towards the bars. Go ahead and make a opposed strength check, Carl.
This is a narrow corridor. Does he have a ring of keys on him?
It's not. It's no. You don't have enough reach.
Okay.
17.
All right. He yanks you hard enough that you smack your face on the bars, and he's just holding you there. And he goes, "Shut up!" And he just pushes you back and then leaves.
I'm hungry.
All right. Anyone else gonna do anything before the day ends?
Well, after
Other
that,
than
I'll
meet
say
Carl every now and then? No.
I'll say after that, I'll say, Carl, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that was a very rude guard.
You take 1 point of damage, by the way, Carl.
This is insane. I have a guy who's still friends with the guards, and the guy who has the keys to get out and won't use them.
Don't forget your buddy who can't
When he
find.
got beaten to a pole by the guards?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
forgot
say
about him.
there's also there's also a minor issue where Chaz is finally gonna find his way in here and we're not gonna be here and he's gonna continue looking for us. I don't want to split the party while we're already split. That's the other like weird limitation we have right now.
Well, okay,
It's
I would
only a
tell
limitation if you want it
you,
to be a limitation.
JD, I would tell you to play it as Elion would play it, and let me worry about Chaz.
Well, no, I mean I would be waiting for like
Well, you
that's
don't.
part of it too.
Well,
Like, we
Elion
don't
doesn't
have
know about Chaz,
here.
right? I mean, you know there was a Chaz, but like, Bartholomew, did you share anything about the fact that
Yeah.
Bartholomew was disguised as a guard, or Chaz was disguised as a guard?
No, definitely not.
All right, so
Okay, so you didn't tell us any of that. Okay.
No, for sure.
yeah, so
for
you
sure
would
not.
probably assume that he got away.
So I assume that he got away, or we have our full group here.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that part was known. I'll say do we want to try this under the cover of darkness? Probably increases our chances of getting away, doesn't it?
You mean breaking out?
I think that's our only option at
So
this
bad.
point.
That's preposterous. No, we should not. That's terrible. We'll be enemies of the state.
And-
Province. We'll be enemies of the province.
As opposed to
No,
what you are
no.
right now.
We
see
already
that?
are.
You know what we won't be though? We won't be little bitches.
True. So to be clear, there's no, like, if we make noise, obviously they can hear us because he just went and pummeled Carl a little bit. But there's no guard, like, in this room looking at us,
Yeah,
correct?
you can assume that the guard would hear you if you shouted, but if you spoke either in a whisper or something at slightly below normal volume, you have no reason to think that you would be heard.
All right. Yeah. You got a point. Tonight.
Anybody going to do anything before night falls?
I'm gonna yell at dinner time.
All right, before we get to that, Connor, roll me one more investigation check.
Needs the love of God.
I'm still hungry.
It's like one of my kids. Okay.
All right, now we're cooking.
All right. So while disguise self is still up, you find a corridor that looks familiar, and you head down it. You get to what looks like a door that leads into what you remember being the prison area, but the door is guarded, and you wasted a lot of time searching, so your disguise self is almost up.
And the door is guarded by this guy. Am I like immediately?
Oh no! You okay? You can't. All right, hold on. All right, I can't move you because you would see stuff
Okay.
you're not going to see yet. But you're
Okay.
at another part of the map. That's the actual entrance. To you, the entrance, but for them, the exit. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I think I can actually make this work.
So
let me
he's
just
at the entrance to the dungeon area. We are inside the dungeon area somewhere.
correct. Hold on,
Correct.
Connor.
Got it.
I can make this work. Hold on.
Okay.
We have one guy who doesn't want to leave, one guy who could
All right.
leave but doesn't
What do you
will not.
you can see that, right?
I'm at the top of a small staircase, and there looks
This
like
is
a
what's on
hallway
the
ahead.
other side of the door. There is no actual like door, you know,
Okay.
because I wasn't really planning for someone not to be arrested. So, yeah, this is what's on the other side of the door, but the door on your side is guarded, and your disguised self probably has about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
You can see in this corridor though, there are like rooms. It looks like storage areas or places they keep, you know, excess armor and weapons and like food for the prisoners. There's like a little prep kitchen nearby that you can see some activity in. It looks like, in fact, do me a investigation check.
Okay. Oh yeah, now I'm investigating.
Okay, yeah, with the 16, you can see that the prep kitchen clearly had served lunch earlier and is now preparing dinner. And you can tell that you know how many people were in the group that was gathered for the High Magistrate. It looks like the amount of food that's being prepared is for more than what you would assume is just for your party or for the group of people you know of.
And what was the name of the captain of the guard that arrested?
So the captain of the guard
Zora.
did not appear at the arrest, but the one who was there, her name was Zora Rendell.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna re-up the disguise self again,
Okay.
and am just going to try to very confidently stroll past the guard into this hallway.
Okay. There's two guards and they stop you and say, "Halt! No one enters the prison under order of the commander."
I'm going to say I'm on direct orders from Commander Zora myself. She wants a full inventory of what they were carrying.
Produce the document then. Her command. Fuck. I said I was gonna get better at this. Produce the order then.
I can see it falling apart.
Especially of fuck.
Given the sensitive state of leadership given today's events, she wants this on direct personal orders from her only.
Okay. Do a persuasion check. Oh, I can't read. What is this? A 15?
25.
25.
15 plus
Okay.
10.
With a 25, the guards look at each other and they say, fine. And they let you in. So Chaz, you enter, and you can see that there seems to be a heightened state of security here. You know, you've been inside prisons before, and usually, you know, there'll be a guard, you know, maybe to the entrance, maybe there'll be a guard, you know, down where the actual cells are. But you can see there are guards in the actual corridors, you know, leading down into the prison. This is unusual, for sure. And you can see the guard here just immediately turns and says, "What are you doing here?" And then the other guard pops his head inside and says, "Orders from the commander. Inventory of the prisoner's effects." And the guard says, "All right." And Chaz, he's going to lead you to where the prisoner effects are.
Okay.
So you follow him, and he takes you up this staircase over here, and into.
I can't follow that
Okay, hold
unless
on.
you help me.
Yeah, hold on. Can I now try? He's going to take you down here and gesture for this towards this door right here. Hopefully you can
Okay.
go in that. Hold on. Can I not unlock that? Okay, I'll just physically move you. There you go. All their stuff was thrown in there. So go ahead and so you open this chest, and you can see, you know, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of weapons, a bunch of armor. Some of it you recognize as Bartholomew's. You see. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Chest just takes all of our stuff and just
Just
rides off
dips.
into the sunset.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah, with a 14, 14. Yeah, with a 14, you find Bartholomew's stuff. You find the bag of holding, and you confirm that the artifact is still in it. It doesn't look like anyone went through anything. Looks like they were just holding it for the commander, and she hasn't been by here yet.
Am I being observed in the room, or was I left in there?
The guard is standing outside, and its bar is just like down in the cells, which you wouldn't know, but it is just bars. But you can you can attempt to, if you want to do something, you can attempt to use the chest as cover.
I'd like to try to take the bag of holding out of the chest and conceal it on my person.
I mean, you're taking stuff out of the chest, and he's not making any fuss about you taking things out of the chest. If you want to conceal it, though, then I'll probably have you roll something.
Yeah, I'm going to try to conceal it.
Okay. Do a deception. Yeah, you successfully put the bag of holding on your person.
I'm going to go back out to the guard outside.
Before you do that, you do see what looks like a parchment and a small leather-bound ledger at the bottom of the chest.
I'm going to take a look at it.
Okay, which one do you look at first?
The parchment and the ledger are separate.
Yes.
The parchment first.
The parchment, it's a simple parchment. It's written in neat handwriting, but it looks like a little hurried. It's a list of names, some of which have been crossed out and others have been kind of marked with different statuses. So you see, at the top of the list, Raphael Dravos, with a notation saying to resolved. Mm-hmm. You see next the name Zora Rendell, to be handled. You see the name Chaz M. Montgomery, confirmed. You see the name Tiglin Naglet, confirmed. You say the name Carl Bonadus, confirmed. You see the name Elion Stonespear, confirmed. And finally, you see the name Arik Swiftstep, confirmed.
That's it. Those 5 names, Zora and Dravos.
Yes, that's what's on the parchment.
Okay. And what does the ledger say?
The ledger, it's a small leather-bound ledger, and its pages are filled with coded transactions. But there is a loose slip of paper in the pages, and it's written. And there's something written in an uncoded text.
Take a look at that.
What it says is, final disbursement for services rendered per the arrangement. The magistrate is to be removed tonight. Your associates have been compensated in full. Let us hope they understand their part. Once the task is done, proceed with the extraction. Do not disappoint us.
Can you read that back one more time in full?
Final disbursement for services rendered. Per the arrangement, the magistrate is to be removed tonight. Your associates have been compensated in full. Let us hope they understand their part. Once the task is done, proceed with the extraction. Do not disappoint us.
I think we made him disappoint. Ha.
Yeah. I am going to... Do I have anything really good for this before I do something silly? Yeah. Okay. I am going to also pocket that. In fact, does a bag of holding muffle sounds of everything inside of it?
I would assume so. Put this in another plane.
Makes sense to me.
I already got away with my one roll. I'm not going to try to 1v1 this guy. I am going to pocket both the note and the the ledger, and then I am going to go up to the guard.
Well, hold on. Roll a deception check. Or did I make you do deception or sleight of hand before?
You let me do deception before.
Okay, yeah, do deception again.
Maybe 20.
It's just 20. You rolled an 8 and it's just 20.
8 rounds to 10 plus 10 is 20.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you successfully pocket it.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the guard and say to him, just I fear Commander Zora will be concerned. I was told to expect the affects of 6 people, but there only seem to be 5. Can you please show me which prisoners you have in custody?
There are 5. The 6th one was never caught. They're
Which
still
one
looking
was-
for him.
Zora told me to look for the effects of 6 people. I would like to know which specific person wasn't caught. Please take me to wherever your warden or master of holding people in cells is.
Okay. And he's going to lead you back out of the prison.
The idiot holding the murder weapon. That's who didn't get caught.
Yeah, he's going to lead you back, down the stairs and back to the exit.
Taking me there.
He's going to pound on the door and he's going to say, he needs to see the warden.
I'm still up in the chest room. I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, sorry. I'll take you. Yep. Yeah, so they pound on the door. They let you out and they say, yeah, I mean, the warden's in his office, so you can just go there.
Oh, so they're not taking me to the jail.
No, you have to see the warden. The warden's not in the jail. Why would the warden be in the jail? I mean, this is the jail. This is the actual like the cell part of it. But this is a massive complex.
So I'm trying to get off a message spell, which does not require me to see the target. It just requires me to know
make an insight
where
check.
the target is.
Yeah, make an insight check.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay. I'll let you pick a direction.
Well, it seems like this area here.
Oh, actually, no. I guess you actually technically know where it is. Roll a 1d4. Three. Yeah. So you cast message, and you don't get any response.
Okay.
So, do you exit?
Don't get any responses in. I'm confident that the magic did not work, or I can still say something, but I'm not confident it's got received.
No, you're confident that it it wasn't received.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going to leave the back out the door of the jail and start kind of doing laps around the building as if I am on patrol. But I'm going to be looking for where in the building I think the cells might be.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's go back over to the rest of the group. All right, so Carl is calling for dinner. Nobody responds. Some time passed. The sun is setting now. It's nighttime. And as night is descending, you hear the guards snap to attention and open the door. And in comes the commander of the guard, Zora Rendell. She walks in and stands there for a second. And she says, a special court is being convened to try the murder of the High Magistrate. You all are accused of assassination. There have been documents that have been discovered on one of your persons that incriminate you all. The trial will be concluded. Shut up. The trial will be concluded tonight, and the sentencing will be swift.
Sounds fair.
That's great.
Zora looks at you, Arik, and says, Farrah's got nothing to do with it.
Obviously. You guys guide you threw your weapons down now?
There, you will each be given the chance to plead your case. That's all I have to say.
Oh,
She-
No. It would not, Bartholomew would not do that. He wouldn't boo. He wouldn't boo.
She said, I'm telling you this as a professional courtesy. If I had my way, you all would be dead now already.
For your
I told,
decision-making?
and she hesitates. I told the High Magistrate not to trust this group of people. I only wish she'd listened to me.
Maybe you should have done your job better and not let the actual assassin in.
She
And
stares
I
at you.
look over in the corner.
She stares at you for a minute, and then turns around and leaves.
About a 75% chance this hoe hired the assassin.
Oh, probably.
I
Okay.
think Carl hired the assassin.
All right.
And get himself
So-
knight in shining armor.
All right.
I know
So,
it's after 11.
okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm
I
sorry.
would love to get out of these jail cells,
Well,
but that's just
So,
me.
okay.
And
This is the point that I was
gallows.
aiming for, right?
Oh, okay. That works.
So I figure we get to this point, and then you guys can talk about what you want to do next. I mean, she did say that you guys would get a chance to defend yourselves. So do with that information what you will.
About time to break out this bitch.
Yeah, Connor, what was your plan, dude? Our whole plan was to not get captured. Maybe break them out, but not get captured ourselves, and
He didn't
just
get
leave me
captured.
to jail.
Yeah, I mean, it was 10-on-1, and I did try to get us separated from the guards, but they weren't having it.
All right, guys. I think that'll be it for tonight.
Okay.
When are we back? Next week?
I don't know. I didn't look
Not
forward. I
next
didn't look.
week.
Duke's out next week.
I will be in the land of ire.
Of course.
Ah, yes.
All right. So first is a no.
Then
We got-
we've got the
ooh.